back again on the Bank of the West Nebraska basketball show. Huskers fall to Rutgers, but then quickly turn the page to Iowa, and Coach probably had some people nervous with the way Rutgers wanted to play inside, and then, oh, by the way, you just get maybe the Big Ten Player of the Year in Luka Garza, who's averaging 23 and 10. Let's talk about the preparation for him specifically in the way of Ivan and Kevin, who are going to be in charge of slowing that beast down.
Well, not only 23 and 10, but 33 in league play. He's been unbelievable. He's been as good as any, not only big in the Big Ten, but as any big in the country, and certainly an All-American candidate with the way that he's playing right now. And we just felt we had to have our game plan around Luka Garza, and we wanted to pack the paint. Anytime the ball was on the strong side, we wanted every weak side defender in there almost tagging him and touching him. So when he did get the ball, we were in there swarming, sometimes 3 guys on him, and then we were going to rotate to the shooters and try to stunt to the guys that have not shot the ball very well this season. And early on it worked. We did a good job getting in there. He didn't get a lot of touches. They shot a lot of threes early in that contest, and thankfully they weren't going in. And then I thought we rebounded well. That was a very good defensive rebounding half for us that got us going, getting out in transition, and built a nice lead early in that game. And everybody that stepped on the floor, I thought, contributed to that game, Ben. I thought we had really good performances by everybody that played that night against Iowa. And, it starts with Cam. Cam was terrific again with another double-double. Did such a good job of spraying the ball out. They went on a little run on us in the first half. We finished the half off well. Talked about second half, they would most likely go on a run on us. We had to handle it the right way, which we did. Wieskamp, the only 3 that he hit, gave them the lead. But we hung in there and, stayed positive. The guys were vocal in the huddles. And then we went out there and, you can't say enough about Thor. He was phenomenal, especially in those last 10 minutes, knocking down the consecutive threes, helping us build that lead back up. Ivan and Kevin battled the heck out of Garza all night long. Burke, after getting foul trouble early in the game, made some huge shots for us and hit a couple key free throws late in that game. Hanif shot the ball well from the outside, so Charlie Easley was terrific as far as getting down on the floor and had the best hustle play, in my opinion, of the night, and really got the building going when he dove on the floor and beat 3 players to it and called the timeout. So again, everybody that played had a huge impact on that win, and I was proud of them, Ben, to bounce back from that disappointing game against Rutgers, to find a way to get some positive momentum with a huge win when we go on the road for 2 tough games this week was very important for us.
It was really cool to watch. I mean, as you said, everybody kind of had their niche in that game. Hanif hit the big threes when they went to zone, back-to-back buckets from Cam, back-to-back buckets from Deshaun, and then obviously Thor with the big threes. Let's talk about Thor and what he brings. I mean, there's so many plays that don't show up in the box score that turn into winning basketball plays, and he made a lot of them.
He did, and not only the shots that he hit, but he just knows how to play. He knows how to cut. When his man helps up the floor, he's slashing to the basket, and he and Cam have really developed a great chemistry. And you saw Cam's comments saying he's his best friend out there on the floor. So he's always in the right spot defensively as well. A few times we lost Wieskamp on some cuts. That's how he got to the basket. We weren't quite as sure, but I did think there was some fatigue that set in with us, kind of cutting our rotation down a little bit. So, again, it was a great win for us. The crowd was outstanding, and it was nice to give them a win.
No doubt. I mean, following that Rutgers win, to get a win against Iowa, always a good thing, and the Huskers were able to win 76-70 over the Hawkeyes and even up their league record. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we will talk about one of the game changers in that Iowa game, a hustle play. Charlie Easley walk on from here in Lincoln. That's coming up next.